again. All right.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be excited about this. Well,
Okay.
no, you won't. No, I think you may not be expecting this conversation, but we're talking about babies.
Oh.
All right, begin.
Okay.
I am not having babies, so let's not. Let's get that out the way. I am not pregnant, people.
You say no, 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 no.
And it's not
Well,
really yeah.
See, back in like the 70s and the 80s, there was a whole bunch of oops kids. Like,
I did it again.
and these dudes had 4-5 babies and they lived life, but it probably wasn't the best life, but they lived life. And what I will say is, hey, these young folks is learning from their, previous generation.
Let me say, for me, I'm on the fence about it because of, one, the state of the world. And then I'm also on the fence about it because of my career.
You should be worried about your body. I mean, that should do some things to your body. I'm talking you holding 20, 25 pounds of water, 10 pounds of baby, some placenta weight up in there. There's a lot of shit going on, man. And then, you got to push that thing out.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah, and you got to push this thing out. See, everybody's like, oh, having a baby is beautiful, and you're so gorgeous and glowing when you're pregnant and da-da-da-da. But then the day comes where that water break, and your ass got to start pushing. And let me tell you, contractions can last 24 hours before the pushing has to start. So you're already exhausted. So you got to be a real special kind of person, mentally and physically, to just say, you know what, I'm going to do that.
So that's most women. Yes, we are very special. But it's just like, for me, it wasn't even the physical thing. I can overcome and endure anything physically. I'm very mentally strong when it comes to that. But the thing that I cannot settle for is not living up to my potential. And I always fear that having kids will make me choose.
It's a lot of women I'm noticing saying that. Men really don't give a shit. But what I'm hearing from a lot of women is, yeah, we don't give a shit. We'll have 5-10 of them. Like, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to come home and I'm going to bring my check and we're going to make it do what it do. But women are now saying, listen, it's a wrap.
I made my choice, baby.
And don't get me started on that.
Especially with people rolling back the laws and all the stuff that's going on with women's rights.
Texas. Can we talk about Texas? So in Texas, if me and you were in Texas right now, and I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but I happen to be driving by an abortion clinic and I see you walking out and you looking like you just had surgery, I can actually sue you. Legally, I can sue your ass for having an abortion if I catch you.
This morning, Texas taking center stage in the debate over abortion rights, passing a law potentially impacting millions of women.
The Texas Heartbeat Bill is now law in the Lone Star State.
Governor Greg Abbott signing a bill Wednesday, banning abortions in most cases where a fetal heartbeat is detected, potentially as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy, before many women even know they're pregnant.
In Texas, we work to save those lives.
Similar heartbeat bans passed by other states have so far failed to hold up in court. The Texas bill is unique, permitting almost anyone to sue any person or provider who may have helped someone get an abortion after the limit.
I don't know what the fuck is going on in Texas. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Georgia. This is ridiculous.
Texas is they are against abortion 100%. And when I say Texas, I mean the governmental side, not the people. The people probably are kind of 50-50 about it.
It's so frustrating because, one, you're against abortions, but you don't give a fuck about the actual baby when they come out or the man that they become. You'll kill the fuck out of them. You don't care anything about that, but you care about a fetus.
Well, it's not about the people. It's about the narrative and about the business.
It just makes me so nervous about bringing a kid into this world. Like, that shit is stupid.
There is some beauty to having children. As a father, I can tell you, yes, it's stressful as hell. It's worrisome. It's a whole list of things. But in that list, there are some beautiful things, man. Sometimes, especially when they babies, man, you put your face in their neck and they smell. You put your face, they got the bobblehead going on, and you put your nose up in their neck, and it just smell like, yeah, that shit is amazing. But then they turn 10 and they start smelling like eggs and sulfur and fucking ketchup.
What brought you to your decision of having kids, or what decision did you not make? Was it planned? Was it not planned?
when it comes to having children, men don't have an option or a say so. Okay, when you lay down with that woman and you know, shoot up the whole club, that's when you make your decision. Because after the fact, your words mean nothing. I mean, she can leave you tomorrow, go have that kid. You'll just be a paycheck. At the end of the day, we're all getting older. And, you know, when you're getting older, you realize you need a strong team beside you. Because mentally, you think you could do the same shit you did when you was 20 and 30, when you're 60, but you can't. And sometimes, as a person, we have a hard time coming to terms with that. So you surround yourself with people who can help and who can look out for you. You know what I mean? And the older you get, the tighter you need those bonds to be. Because grouchy old people die alone and miserable. Having a kid is fun, you know, especially when you're open about it and you allow you allow a village to grow with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do it alone. I don't care what nobody say. They say, oh, single mothers do it. No, she don't. She don't do it alone.
Nah, she got grandmama.
She might not be fucking the person that's helping her, but
family friends. She got a
the
man
government.
on the side.
The government. Let's not forget
always
them.
the government. Sometimes
Whatever.
she got her own and she doing the shit.
Whatever.
I'm gonna let you do it. Go ahead, Albie. You have 5 seconds. Convince me to have children. Go.
Well, shit, you fucked up in the game. Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is a debate. You're supposed to at least. Okay, so I'll debate my end. So
No,
I'll
ain't no
debate your
debate.
end. I'll
Ain't no
debate your
debate.
end.
Don't
I'll
have no
debate your
damn
end.
kids.
No,
Listen.
you debate my end. You tell me
No.
why I should have kids or why people
You got
should have
neighbors.
kids.
Listen, you
And
got
then
neighbors.
I'll tell you why people shouldn't have.
You got a niece. Okay, you got a school not too
This nigga
far.
is not gonna argue. For
Okay.
He's like, no, don't do
Yeah,
it.
you want a fish? I'll give you a fish.
Damn,
don't do
nigga,
it.
you know in debate, you don't know which side you gonna get. Your ass is just like, no.
Don't do it.
I mean, okay, so I get why people have children, and I know there's a lot of people out
For
there.
tax refunds.
Nigga, no. I do know that there is a gratification to being a parent and being able to have something that is your direct bloodline and carry on your legacy to someone else. I get that. I also
And you get to make the narrative to his whole life.
Well, up until it has its own mind, like you said, and
But
start sticking on its own.
If you do a good job, then you won't have to.
Yeah, but that's if you do a good job. A lot of people don't know that they should be unemployed right now. Oh my God. Well, to wrap up this topic, we're saying no to having children at this point. It just doesn't seem very smart right now.
Listen, I'm a play devil's advocate. Have kids if you want. Just know the results and know that you are not going to sleep. You are not going to buy yourself the luxuries you are used to anymore. And yeah, but at the end of the day, when you get old, you got somebody to help you out.
If they want to.
Well, it's been an interesting episode about these damn kids. And shout out to everybody who has them and those who want them and those who don't want them. Stay strong and stay powerful.
And stay off my goddamn womb.
Texas ain't shit.
Ain't shit, man.
I forgot what we were talking about. We were talking about kids, right?
Yes.
Badass kids. We all have to chase that bag, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So while you're out there chasing that bag, sometimes we forget those little moments that our kids are going through. You know what I mean? And that's the hard part. And that's why I say family structure is so important, because it do take a village, man. I didn't believe that shit until I had one.